qaab u socda aayaad iyo axaadiista lafdigooda badan ma sardinayno bal waxaan u banbaxaynaa inaan axkaam sheegno xukumkaas waa sida insha Allah ta'ala aan iraahno bisha Ramadaan bilashadeeda waxaa ku filan isbaadkeeda iyo inay sugnaato hal qof inuu arko hal ruux oo dadka kamida muslimiinta ah haddii bisha Ramadaan uu soo sheego waa lagu soomi waana lagu afuri culimadu waxay geliyaan khilaaf gabadha qofka dumarka ah ayaa la geliyaa wadogtiin oo dumarka shahaadadooda ma u dhigantaa taragga ma laba xabaa la isku qabanayaa waa mas'ala nooca ku saabsan sida raajixana waxay leeyihiin gabadha kaligeed lama ictimaadi karo.
The Somali language of Somali is a member of the Cushitic branch of the Afroasiatic family. Its nearest relatives are the Afar and Sahel languages. Somali is the best documented of the Cushitic languages, with academic studies of it dating from before 1900. The exact number of speakers of Somalia is unknown. One source estimates that there are 7.78 million speakers of Somali within Somalia and Somalia themselves, and 12.75 million speakers globally. The Somali language is spoken by ethnic Somalis in Greater Somalia and the Somalia diaspora, Somaliland, Eritrea, Djibouti, and in the whole of Africa in general. Somali dialects are divided in three main groups: Northern, Benadir, and Maai. Northern Somali or Northern Central Somali forms the basis for Standard Somali. Benadir, also known as Coastal Somali, is spoken on the Benadir coast from Adale to south of Marca and Clyde Mogadishu, as well as in the immediately hinterland. The coastal dialects have additional phonemes which do not exist in the Standard Somali. Maai is principally spoken by the Digil and Mirifle Rahanwein clans in the southwestern areas of Somalia. A number of writing systems have been used over the years for transcribing the Somali language. Of these, the Somali Latin alphabet is the most widely used and has been the official writing script in Somalia since the government of former President of Somalia, Mohamed Siad Barre, formally introduced it in October 1972. The script was developed by the Somali linguistic Shira Eyam Ahmed, specifically for the Somali language. It uses all letters of the Latin alphabet, except P, V, and Z. Besides the Latin scripts, other orthographies that have been used for centuries for breeding Somali include the long-established Arabic script and Badak breeding. Other breeding systems developed in the 20th century include the Osmania, Borama, and Qadare scripts, who were invented by Osman Yusuf Khanadid, Abdurrahman Sheikh Noor, and Hussein Sheikh Ahmed Qadare, respectively. In addition to Somali Arabic, which is also an Afroasiatic tongue, is an official national language in Somalia. Somaliland, and Djibouti. Many Somalis speak it due to century-old ties with the Arab world, the far-reaching influence of the Arabic media, and religious education. Somalia and Djibouti are also both members of the Arab League. The culture of Somalia is an amalgamation of tradition developed independently and through interaction with neighboring and faraway civilizations such as other parts of Northeast Africa, the Arabian Peninsula, India, and Southeast Asia. The textile making communities in Somalia are a constitution of an ancient textile industry, as is the culture of wood carving, pottery, and monumental architecture that dominate Somali interiors and landscapes. The cultural diffusion of Somali commercial enterprise can be detected in its cuisine, which contains Southeast Asian influences. Due to Somali people's passionate love for and facility with poetry, Somalia has often been referred to by scholars as a nation of poets, a nation of bards, including, among others, the Canadian novelist Margaret Laurence. According to the Canadian novelist and scholar Margaret Laurence, who originally coined the term nation of poets to describe the Somali Peninsula, they, the Gel Khan, were viewed as the recognized experts in the composition of poetry by their fellow Somali contemporaneous. Among the tribes, the Eidagala are the recognized experts in the composition of poetry. One individual poet of the Eidagala may be no better than the good poet of another tribe, but the Eidagala appear to have more poets than any other tribe. If you have 100 Eidagala men here, Hargeisa once told me, and asked which of them could sign his own Kabay, 95 would be able to sing. The others will still be learning. All of these traditions, including festivals, martial arts, dress, literature, sports, and games such as Shah, have immensely contributed to the enrichment of the Somali heritage.